Another hard-hitting episode of Yakkin with you, Jagoff, and we are in like the secret studios of the 93.7, the Fan.
Nobody knows where they're at. Oh. That's why they're secret. So
yeah, you don't know how we got here, but we are backstage of the pre- and post-game broadcast for the Pirates with the man Dan Zangrilli.
Good to see you.
Yeah, well, good to see you too, Dan. You know, somehow we snuck in. We crawled underneath that guy's legs. You hit him with a forearm. That was kind of cool, you know.
That tire iron may or may not have been involved.
Yeah, you know, press pass, push pass, whatever it is. Who knows? But, all right, so, you know, we're a hard-hitting news agency. I know you've seen some of the videos. I don't want you to get nervous, hot lights and all that. Right. But so first of all, tell us, like, you were at the Altoona Curve. Now you're here at home. You're a Pittsburgher. You're doing Pittsburgh broadcasts. How's that feel?
You know, it's fun because, you know, you grow up rooting for a particular team, and to be able to work for its minor league affiliate just a couple of hours from home and then return home to be in the big league, so to speak, it's incredible. I mean, you wake up every day, you know, fortunate that you're able to come to such an accessible ballpark, and it's great. I mean, every day is fun, and when you kind of throw in that, you know, winning after, you know, 20 years of losing, that doesn't hurt either.
Yeah, you kind of got in right on the upswing.
Oh, absolutely. It was great. I mean, a magical year last year. They're poised to potentially do something in 2014, and of all the years of futility, hitting it at the right time for sure.
Now, is baseball your sport? Because I know, like, Mike Lang was a baseball guy and learned hockey and now loves it. Is baseball your sport?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, I love football, college basketball in particular. They're great. I love covering them, calling that action. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, I think I'm a baseball guy through and through. Played it, coached it, called it, now working it every day for it to be the vocation. Yeah, it's the number one, I guess.
Yeah. Good answer for the audience and the bosses anyways. Yeah. Now, Dan, you know, I like to kind of get my hands dirty, so I know we're minutes from going on the air. Like, can I be involved in the radio broadcast? Like, hey, everybody, it's John.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, all right. I'll work on you.
Sorry, it's a union thing, you know.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm a professional. Okay. Well, anyway, so let's talk about what are the logistics of doing the pre and post game. You come in, you come in like 5 minutes before you're on the air. You have a few beers, put your feet up then during the game. You know, what happens here?
Absolutely. You have to wear multicolored socks to put your feet up because, you know, you have to look good while doing it. It's one of those fake it till you make it type of professions. But really, the hardest thing that you have to do once you get past security to get into the ballpark, which we found can be challenging at times, thank goodness for that tire iron that you have behind your chair. But there's a switch right here. It's an on and off switch, and you basically flick it on, and that's it. So those are all the credentials that you need, really, and maybe one of these.
There you go. And you get on the air and you talk, and then you watch the game. So do you watch the game from out here in the secret location? Or, you know, what happens? You go get like 4 bags of nachos, the all-you-can-eat popcorn, or are you in the hot dog club? What?
No, you go to the bar, you get drunk, you usually don't even watch the game, and again, you fake it till you make it.
There you go. That's beautiful. And at the end, you're trying to recreate the scorecard for your post-game show, I guess?
Usually. I mean, this MLB at-bat app, it works wonders. I mean, they cut down all the good highlights into 30-second segments, and, you know, you can get caught up to speed in about 2 minutes, and there you go.
That's beautiful. Well, given that it's that easy, I mean, really, Dan, I could help out on this broadcast. I could get on there. This is John and Dan. You know, we're your morning breakfast crazies. Woo-woo.
I really think that you could not.
Okay.
No.
All right. Well, all right. So, yeah, again, I know we're minutes from being on the air, but, like, so what's the magic of the radio, and what's it like? I mean, you're a radio star. Nobody knows what you look like, you know.
It's a good thing, right?
When you show up somewhere, they go, I know that voice, but I don't know. What's it like?
Well, a lot of times you get to see what callers look like that call into your show, and it's more troubling than you ever could have imagined.
Is that right?
You have an idea in your head who's on the telephone line, and you can sort of conjure up this idea, much like the listener has an idea of whomever the voice is coming through their speakers, what he or she may look like. Well, we, of course, you know, the same can be applied. And sometimes, if they corner you at an event per se, or they see you talking at a live remote, and they come up to you, and then you hear their voice, you know who it is, And
yeah, it's Kitty 30 from
absolutely
Kitty Cat 30 who calls in at 7:10 every night. Yeah,
no question. Just it's the equivalent of who would be on the other end of a CB talking to a trucker.
Hey Dan, it's the sports coach calling again. I think they got a trade there.
Yeah, and you can tell that this guy has never coached a sport a day in his life.
Well, and you know, most phone callers are, I guess, you know. Now, I've never coached, but again, I can't even say I've ever been on the radio, but I'd be doggone good today on the radio. I'd be doggone good.
I really think you wouldn't be.
Okay, all right. Well, I know we have to let you go, but how about this? Can I just stand in the background?
We have about 3. If you promise to be quiet, not touch anything, screw anything up.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, so long as this is a Jagoff-free zone, so as long as you can abide by those rules, then
yeah.
I mean, I don't see why not.
It's tight quarters. I wore deodorant. I showered, so I mean, I'm cool, just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, basically, the only requirements are just no Jagoffery.
I'm in.
So the Pirates a 4-1 win over the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. Francisco Liriano goes 8 scoreless innings. He strikes out 12 and he walks just 1. As Ben Revere, one of the leading hitters in the National League, is held to just 1 hit all series. And Kevin, I've just been handed a breaking news bulletin here by our producer, and it says that Jared Hughes had an amazing run in from the bullpen. Yeah, well, I don't think that that's accurate. We'll be right back after this. Let's take a quick commercial break. What are you doing? You Jagoff? You had one job, to not be a Jagoff. And this is what you did?
Yeah, he's my favorite.
He's your favorite?
He's my favorite.
Because he runs the way that he runs.
He's my favorite.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you go stand in the corner over there and basically be a Jagoff over there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
He's my favorite.
Great work. He's your favorite. And we're back at PNC Park. Sorry, we had to deal with the Jagoff just moments ago. You never know where they're going to surface, folks. Meanwhile, back to this.